Yes, hello everyone. This is my YouTube channel. My name is Gracian, and my YouTube channel is called Gracian Philosophy and Logic. I'll be discussing about many of the world issues that we face today. There is so many things that have been going on, and there's so much confusion in the society. You will see on the side of social life there is hatred, wars, displacements, bad economy, and so on and so forth. That's one branch of issues that we face today. Another branch of issues, we have religion, so many different beliefs, and some of these apply to social life. So many religion differences, political differences, different beliefs, and all these sort of things, kind of create, kind of they see disorder states in our world. And then you get also a lot of disagreement with scientists. There is the scientific field, the scientific society. A lot of, we have a lot of discoveries, but there is also some disagreement with physicists, especially in the field of physics and cosmology. And that's the one that I'm really mostly interested with. That's the one thing that I'm going to be really talking about. So my discussion is mostly about, it's going to be about like physical science and cosmology, and also social issues that we face today, beliefs, political differences, all these kind of problems that we face in our world. And then the most one thing that all of this applies to, I'm gonna be talking about, is the question of our existence. Because from my perspective, I really think, and many of you I think believe me, that all things that we do, all stuff that we face, has to do with our existence, why we are here, how did we come to exist in the first place. And this question is so important. It got so deep in the root of, it's like what it brings this wonder. It goes into philosophy, scientific research, the biology. You have so much debates, and physicists and other fields of science, they keep discussing that they only want to do science and not bring anything else into it, any other kinds of stuff. But again, so their studies of the Big Bang theory and other scientific discoveries, they seem to be directing towards the question of our existence. No matter what they do, it keeps, they keep facing the question of like about our existence. How do we come to exist in the first place? Why we are here? And also, I've seen some physicists who even question. They kind of think like, okay, so all these things exist. Okay, that's true. We have life. We have non-living things exist. We have all sort of, physical matter, also like consciousness. But so they wonder, what if all these things existed, and the universe is there, is filled with planets, suns, solar system, and everything else, all sorts of physical materials, and then if you remove anything that has to do with life in it, consciousness. So imagine like the universe, there is everything except life. And they think that we really keep, people don't understand. The question of why we question life, it also has to do with awareness. Awareness is really, really important thing. You are aware of something, you feel something, you experience something, your brain recognizes something. Without that, so again, picture the whole universe is just there, no life whatsoever. That means there is no single living thing, and therefore there is nothing to be aware of anything. The universe is just dead matter, nothing else. And then, so it's at the same time you think like, okay, all this is there, but then it's like, it just not mean, it's like also it doesn't exist at the same time, because no one is there to behold it. No one is there to be aware of anything, to have this sort of experience. It's just there. If you like, so picture this, just close your eyes and imagine everyone else in the world. There is just this thing of darkness. It's kind of like in a dream, but at least in a dream, you get to experience things, you get to feel certain ways, you're aware of something that's going on inside a dream. But I'm not even talking dream, I'm not talking even about dream. Something far, far, far opaque, no sight, no sound, no feeling, no anything. It's just, and that means it's not just you. This applies to the rest of the people. No one exists whatsoever. In fact, even if there is some sort of awareness, it seems like intelligent life really matters. I mean, so because we see, animals, they pretty much just, kind of, what matters to them is just they focus more on survival. They don't like wonder because they are not intelligent. They don't look for discoveries or anything like that. They don't do math. They don't do science, anything like that. So it seems even them, let's just say the whole universe has no intelligent life whatsoever. Even if it's just like non-intelligent life, that seems also not to give any meaning to the existence of the universe. No one is there, to really sense the existence in a way of like applying also the intelligence, which means, also sort of trying to wonder about things, to do more discoveries, things like that. And so that's what my channel will mostly be about, those kind of things. That's what I'm gonna be discussing about, and I really hope you enjoy it. And I really like, I would really love to get more people or more subscriptions, because I want my information, I want my message to spread much. I'm trying to message people. I'm trying to, I really think deep in me that I'm trying to, like, I've discovered something and I'm trying to send a message. So the more the message is sent out, the more people see this, the happier I am, because I really think my message is very, very, very important. And also, so, throughout my life, I have been going to school. I really, do basic studies. But most thing, I'm just like, the field that I choose is not really philosophy, but deep inside me, I just keep having like mostly philosophical questions. Those are things like it's kind of like what I was meant to do. It's like, it's kind of like a philosopher. And also one thing I wanna let you know is that, you have heard this before. You get this, sciences, philosophers. You get scientists like it's called Nick Bostrom. Neil deGrasse Tyson. I understand, you get them. I mean, they discuss about these sort of issues, this sort of wonders. Also, religious, other religions, religious people, philosophers, so on and so forth. But mine is gonna be quite different. I mean, some of it is kind of the same topics, but it's really going to be like very different from this. Because I've been watching them discuss all this. They have debates. They have different kinds of debates, different kind of conversation. They're trying to spread their message, but mine is really quite different. And I know right now, that's why I'm saying I really want my message to spread out. So I really appreciate if I get more subscriptions, I get more likes. So I want my channel to get bigger and bigger, and that's gonna make me feel like, people are starting to get my message, and the more they get my message, the more I'm gonna be interested to add more information, to bring more topics, to bring more to explain more things, ideas about our existence. And mine is also gonna combine all of these sort of fields. Really, mine is gonna combine, because you have like physicists, it mostly seems to be physicists, cosmologists, and somehow philosophies who there is some philosophy men who really believe in the grand design. Somebody designs us, somebody made us, and we are here. So that's that those two fields are the one which including religion today. Those two fields are the ones which always seem to battle each other. But mine is not only gonna be about that. I'm gonna be on the side of religion, philosophers, scientists, all together. I really support all of them. But the problem is just like how they keep having this conflict of, and I really think I've kind of found a solution. I've really found a solution, and I think this solution kind of bring them together into one agreement. In our the reason of our existence, why we are here, and did someone really create us, or we just happen to exist by chance? We just boom came out of nowhere, Big Bang happened, and here we are. So yeah, thank you, and hope to talk to you later. I'm gonna create another video. Hopefully you get this first message. See you.